hey bro, this new narrative about South Africa, it just messes me up. But anyway, so there's this new narrative, HelenZille, I saw her on Podcast and Chill. She said this. And I also saw Prince Mashele too in SMWX also insinuating this narrative. I hate this narrative, I'm going to tell you why. What is the narrative? So there is this new thing that white people came to South Africa the same way as black people. So they took the land from, the argument is that black people took the land from the Khoi and the San people, right? Also, this was HelenZille, by the way, in Podcast and Chill. And it's just so weird that no one countered that, by the way. And Prince Mashele says the same thing too on SMWX. He says, he came in and said somewhat of the similar thing as HelenZille in relation to how like white South Africans are as South African as any other black person, right? Who found the Khoi and the San people in South Africa. Okay, now, I don't have a problem with white South Africans being obviously just South African like anyone, like me or anyone else. That's fine. But this narrative seems to, because what they try to do when they say these things, especially HelenZille, it seems to try and undermine or lessen the impact of apartheid in South Africa. Yo, bruh, apartheid masimba. There's just no way around it. Like, just stop right there. There's no way around it. So they try to create this narrative that black people came into South Africa and found Khoi and the San people, and then obviously they took their land, right? The same way as white people came to South Africa to do the same thing. So they are trying to equate that to apartheid. That's the narrative, the new narrative that has been pushed. Okay, this is my argument, is my argument. Are Khoi and the San people not black people? Like, I'm trying to understand that. Are we saying Khoi and the San people are not black people? Because I feel like this is perpetuates the same thing that apartheid was trying to do to black people. To tell someone who's Khoisan, yo, you are Khoisan, you are not Zulu. Someone who's Sotho, yo, you are Sotho, you are not Zulu or Khoisan. Hey, someone who's Tswana, yo, you are Tswana, you are not this. Because right now I feel like they are Africans as much as any other African could be African. Right? They are just a tribe, right, if you may, right, like any other African tribe. So if we were fighting amongst ourselves and having our own civil war, just like how in Europe they had World War I, World War II, all the fights that they had, their own civil wars, you don't have any Africans there trying to come in and fucking take on land in Europe